vulnerability is where you accept. It's a place of surrender. You know that I'm feeling stuck.
Yes.
You know that I'm isolated. I'm depressed. But you have to accept the fact that this is what is going on, and truly look in. Like we talk about looking inwards, it's very, very key.
Yes.
You know, you're like, this is what is going on, and I've accepted that this is exactly where I am, and I need help.
Yes.
True,
Right. So
true,
it's a place of acceptance, right? You know, again, you have to tell yourself the truth.
true.
I'm going through different kinds of things right now. How am I going to solve it? And that's why I said it's a myth. When you accept that you're vulnerable, people think that you're helpless.
Yes.
And then you start to play the victim.
True.
No, it helps you to kind of surrender to say, yes, I accept that I'm here. But what am I going to do about it? What am I going to do to grow? What am I going to do
Yes.
to come out of it, right? For example, the woman with the issue of blood, she was in a very bad place. You know, she had lost all her money. I'm sure she was being laughed at.
Yes.
But the Bible says she thought to herself.
Yes.
That was a place of admission. And
That
that's
there's
where
a
the
way out.
solution comes in.
True.
She thought to herself, if I may but touch the hem of his garment.
I'll be
And that's
whole.
where she received her
Her
healing.
vulnerability
Yes,
made
yes.
her go and touch the
Made her
garment.
go and
Yeah.
touch it. And that's where she received her healing.
But there's also something about being vulnerable. So take, for example, a woman is in a situation of, separation. Okay, now she's exposed. Someone who's lived with a husband maybe 10 years, all of a sudden, now she's exposed to the harsh world of being a single mom, or maybe thinking of starting a relationship. Will he love me? Will he not love me? How do you think a woman like that, what do you think she can do?
One of the things she can do is to accept that there's a weakness here. But it's in that weakness.
It's vulnerability.
It's where you find your strength.
Yes.
So you have to
Yes.
first acknowledge
That there is,
that yes, I may have made maybe she made a mistake. She felt, oh, because I'm no more with my husband, I made some mistakes. And then she looks to herself to say, how can I fix it? But I'm
Yes.
still capable of being loved.
yes, very true.
I'm still capable of finding love again.
Yes.
I'm capable of finding joy again.
Yes.
And so it's in that admission that she opens herself up
Yeah.
to that opportunity
Yes.
that will be in front of her. And she
Awesome.
and once you accept that,
It's the light.
you are not closed off.
Mhm.
You know? So
It's
it's
the light.
it's in that acceptance that yes, I'm here. I had this experience, but it doesn't define who I am.
True, true.
I'm definitely going to be able to move forward.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to be able to live life again and,
Yes.
and have a good life and have
Yeah.
a good time. So
Yes.
Exactly. So you have to get to that point where you have found that this is the issue, but
Yeah.
I'm not a victim.
Yes.
Yes.
And there is help. There is help. There is help.
Yes.
There is help.
Yeah. For example, people go to the therapist. I made that example when we had
Yes.
that conversation.
Yes.
And you just unpack.
Yes.
You just talk. The
Yes.
therapist doesn't do anything. At the end of the day, you're the one doing the work.
Yep.
And so you have to find that person if you feel like, there's somebody I need to talk to that you can trust or whoever. And then you can also go to God to
True.
say, this is where I am. But it's in that unpacking, dropping the baggage that you find true strength.
Awesome.
And find true growth.
Thank
Ties
you.
that into everything from the judgmental
Yes.
to the feeling stuck to all of that.
Yes.
Right.
Makes
Because
sense.
when you become vulnerable is when you begin to trust the people around you.
Yeah.
Because if you don't trust people, then you don't become vulnerable. You're scared, and the fear stops you.
Yeah.
So-
But sometimes, what if you don't even have people that you trust? It's possible, but
Yeah.
just being, it's like when someone is trying to drown, right? And they're sending help to that person, you just have to let go.
Yeah.
Or else you might
Yeah.
drown the person in the process that is trying to help you. So,
See, the trust thing is the judging thing,
yeah.
right? Because I may not trust you, but that's because I'm afraid you're going to judge me.
Yeah, true,
So
true.
if I'm not afraid that you're going to judge
Then
me,
I can trust
then
you.
I will trust
Makes
you.
sense,
So
makes
we
sense.
tie them all
Makes
together.
sense.
They're like
Awesome.
a nice bundle.
And in as much as, just to shed some light, especially now that we're celebrating the death, the resurrection of Jesus, one thing about being vulnerable too, in as much as we know we have community, we need to accept, we need to identify, but God also knows when we're vulnerable. And I remember when Jesus, we talk about Jesus, but sometimes I look at Jesus' mother. She knew what was going to happen, but on the day of the event,
Yeah.
during the process where Jesus was in that painful moment, being spat on, being laughed at, he saw his mother.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes, I don't know, mothers, women, we don't even know what we have sometimes. He was in pain, but he saw his mother, and he said to his mother, I said, the John disciple, his trusted buddy, he said, here is your mother. Mother, here is your son. He took care of his mother. So being vulnerable, sometimes we might not have community, we might not have people, but God knows that you're vulnerable. And he reaches out.
Yes.
So don't even think God doesn't care. He knows and he reaches out. Sometimes he can reach out through people. So that's why we need to open our hearts and know that it's okay. Trust people. Don't feel that you're being judged. And you just begin to heal and you get that support you need.
The vulnerability.
Yes. Man, amazing. Amazing conversation.
I just feel like,
Yeah.
when you're vulnerable, sometimes you don't even know it.
Exactly.
Someone else is taking advantage of you.
Mhm.
Or right, like
Yes.
they're taking advantage of you. You don't know it. You don't know what to do. You're even giving, and you're even actually
Yes.
stimulating
That's
that.
the other
True.
side.
That's exactly
the other
it.
side of
Other
vulnerability.
So people have to actually come to your aid
Yes.
without you being able to come out.
Yes,
Why
true.
we're here.
True. That's why community. Yes. And community might just be that and that answer for you. So part of the knowing it all, once you feel vulnerable, don't think, oh, you know what, I got this. There could be direction coming to you that be a part of community. Call this person, call that person, talk to somebody, okay? So, these are very hurtful things sometimes.
And that is why we should not be closed off.
Yes.
Open up.
Yeah.
True.
Like open yourself, because
Yes.
you just close up everything, then you put people off. People won't even want to come to
Absolutely.
you.
And
And
in
that's
the
when
end,
the devil comes in with
Yes.
all the lies.
Yes.
All the lies.
Because
Yeah.
when you're isolated,
Yeah.
the devil leads the person to a place of loneliness.
Yes.
And then when he goes to loneliness, he's ready to destroy.
Yes.
Now he knows you've closed up to everybody. You're not listening to
Absolutely.
everybody.
Sure.
I want to add just one thing. That's why groups like Moms Like Me is available.
Mhm.
So, you may be watching the broadcast, you may be seeing it for the very first time, and you're seeing all the women on the panel. There is an Instagram page. You can actually reach out to the moderator.
Don't worry. We'll get to the publicity piece. Very true. Very true.
When you're vulnerable, you're scared, right?
Yes.
So if you have someone that you don't think they'll judge you, then reach out, even if
True.
it's a stranger.
I know.
When people are
Yeah.
really vulnerable, sometimes they, like I said, they don't.
No.
Yeah.
So you have to challenge you.
Yes.
We as people should be
To-
that
to
person
reach
be
out.
able to reach out.
Yes.
That
If we see it.
Vulnerable.
that way.
True.
It's-
True.
The onus is on people. Be that friend that you want other people to be.
True.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Just give an example. When I lost my father-in-law, so my brother-in-law, they came from overseas. So my husband, younger brother. So he was in Nigeria for the first time. And the Nigerian musician. So they started singing with his name. This guy went to the musician, like bundles. He was just pouring the money non-stop.
Yes.
Pouring the money non-stop. So the musician just kept
Playing.
using his name. So he
He's
got into it.
vulnerable.
So what I noticed that my tailor went behind him. Oh my God.
Yeah, good.
Started dragging. That was when he woke up.
He didn't even know.
Actually
Almost
said
in a
that the
trance.
next day. He actually said, "Oh, thank you, sis."
Wow.
He didn't know that when he was he didn't know what.
Wow.
He
Hmm.
Just snap into reality.
As they were taking advantage at that moment.
Yeah, because
It's
otherwise
like-
you know, totally
It's like-
unaware.
it's like that.
You're
You
not-
might be like,
you're not- you're-
honestly,
most times when
you
you're
will be the
vulnerable,
last
yeah.
person.
Yeah.
True.
You
True.
will actually be the last person
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah.
So when I see it, I speak up.
Yeah.
My
Yes.
daughter always says one thing. If I'm like, oh, my friend did this, my, they say, then why are you still friend with them? Then I say, oh, I'm going to my friend's house, we're hanging out. My
So lovely.
my son like, oh, didn't you say she said oh, I don't do these things.
Awesome. This is very, very lovely topic, this vulnerability.
Yes.
We can go on and on, but I want to